Welcome everybody. Going to do an update video here on playthrough of Outlaw Golf on my project, trying to finish through all these Xbox games I got. Now, this is one of my favorite games that I have on the Xbox so far. I've played a lot more, obviously, but the ones I actually own, I really like this one a lot. And I've unlocked, there's 10 characters to unlock in total. And there's Harley, Killer Miller, Trixie Monroe, Cece, Mistress Suzuki, I think, Scrummy O'Doul. He's the last guy you unlock. Now each character has 4 different outfits. And then El Suave, oh, it's Doc Diggler. I guess he's like a plastic surgeon. So the characters are kind of funny. I like the stripper girl. And he's got a lot of distance on him. So basically, when you play through the tour mode, there's 3 different courses in the game, and each have 10 different challenges. So you can see I completed those. So I'm about halfway through with him, and they're all the same. Like when you click a different player, that you play through the same tournaments and you unlock the same stuff. There's no difference other than you kind of start with different stats. But after you've been playing a while, like I have, you pretty much, yeah. It's not until the last 2 matches, 9 and 10, that you have to kind of, do pretty well. And then also there's the Outlaw range, and this is where you upgrade your character. And you beat these, there's a long drive contest, a putting contest, and each one you do, you get more stats to upgrade your guy. And you only get a limited number, so you can kind of put them wherever you want. And for Killer Miller, I put most of them in the distance, as you can see. And I don't really understand, because it doesn't seem to affect things that much. Like right now, he can probably hit it about like 330 yards, but when you play against the match play with the computers, they all play pretty much, they'll hit at the same distance, even like the girls, and it doesn't seem fair. I don't know. I mean, maybe in a pro environment, but when these guys are like wearing like jeans and stuff, it seems a little silly. And
this game is officially in session.
Oh yeah, so I haven't completed through any of the characters all the way yet. I think I got the farthest with her. Yeah, I see her. I got the 2 10s left, and I'm about done with her. And I haven't even upgraded her all the way. Let's see, I've done a couple, but not all of them. I bet you could beat the whole game without upgrading the characters one bit. But the best part, I would say, is that I wish you could customize the clothes too, but the best part is, though, you unlock, farther you go, you unlock better drivers and clubs. And different balls and wedges and everything like that. And I always try to go for the ones that go the highest in the air. So, yeah, the Nelson ball seems like it goes the farthest. But the one you start out with seems like it's the best, though, because it goes the highest. And I always found out that you usually want the ball to stop, because if you use the long ones, you got to roll it up a lot. And I don't know who my favorite character really is. I kind of like, I like Trixie because her outfit. And the soccer player is funny. I like him a lot. So yeah, I kind of just play this game when I get some extra time. Just, it's a good game to like wake up in the morning and you know, play through a little bit. It doesn't take that long to get through a match. One thing that sucks though is when you unlock stuff, um, you'll kind of forget about it, I guess, when you go play again, and then you kind of each time you set up a game, you kind of got to look through and see what. Oh yeah, I unlocked that last time, because it doesn't automatically, uh, you know, pick the best one. Which kind of sucks. I wish there were just a rating system. They say poor, good, low, high, all this weird stuff. You know, it's just like I don't know. It seems like a kind of confusing way to do it. But anyways, just play through this a little bit here, and I'm at 6 minutes right now, so I'll try to keep it at 10. But the rest of this is going to be me playing, see how far I can get, but that's how far I'm in the game so far. So. And I've been playing it so much over the years that I've pretty much got the swing down pat. It seems like it's pretty hard to mess it up. And this is what kind of bugs me the most about the game, or one of the things is a lot of the game you don't get the good clubs, or you're not upgraded, so what you'll be hitting like 3-wood, 5-wood into the greens, and you know, that's the angle, you know, so obviously that's not going to stick at all. So you're forced to kind of always be laying up with added spin, and it's like it's kind of tricky because I think I'll maybe aim here and then adjust for the wind. That's like a 90% shot, which is, we'll see what that does. Yeah, that was too much, see? And that was a bad one there. When I first started, it was really hard to time the hits on this here, but got it down pretty well. I like this game because there isn't much challenge, and it feels good to win. And the best part is when you get to play against the later on you get to play like match games against the computer, and those are the most fun. You know, playing these stroke play events just against yourself it gets kind of boring, I would say. And I turned off some of the animations and the intros and stuff because I've seen them a million times, and I turned off the announcer. I always wish there was a different. The camera angle when you land is kind of weird. I always wish it was a little. Like, I wish you could see an overhead view, you know, or that kind of bugs me. Because I like to see where it's going to line up in relation to the next shot. And here once again, I'm not going to be able to reach it. So I have to decide where I'm going to lay it up. And I figured over the time that if you're about 50 yards away from the green, it usually rolls about that far. So there's 40. That time I didn't get a good bounce. So, and if you're on the fringe, always just putt it, because look at that, you can just easily get this one in. Might not have hit that one hard enough, but. This game's nice. It reminds me of like Pokemon, because there's always something to do and unlock, more characters to get, so you can keep playing through it. And they made a sequel too that I want to check out. And I also know there's some holiday ones as well. But as far as getting the game completed, I'd say I'm probably I probably have only been playing through about 4 of the characters a lot, so. I would say I'm probably 25% done, so I don't think I'll get through this through summer. Sometimes I get kind of bored by it, you know. So, but this is what This is fun to play when you're doing something else, like you have a movie on or you have TV going. It works well. Now in real golf that I play, I know like if you're shooting downhill, like see obviously it's way below my feet, so you would choke down like you would choke down like two clubs, but in this game it doesn't seem like it affects that really. It's just still it doesn't really seem like it does much. We'll see what this one does here. That's pretty good. And also one thing, last thing here before I go is um, the metering system is so whacked up um, because they'll say like your this is a bad example here, but it just says weird things like that the distance will be like 10 yards, and obviously if you lay down it's only like 3 feet, so you can't really go by that very well. But and then later on in the game you probably usually will get a birdie on each hole, and sometimes you get birdies, so that's usually, and then I've never really get bogeys anymore, only on occasion. But so I think I'll finish playing through this while I'm at it, and this is Outlaw Golf, and it's a real fun game if you guys like arcade sports games, and you don't really have to know anything about golf. It's real approachable, and I'll let you guys know when I get farther into the game, but ain't much else to show about it, so take care.